Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbullen and welcome to the Jesse AF Show. Today is Friday, March 15th, 2019, episode 33 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode. So please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm going to be posting on Apple Podcast, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, and YouTube. And I really hope to see you all there. If you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post new episodes. I post every single day at 12 o'clock p.m. That's afternoon. That means lunchtime. And I post every single day. And sure, this isn't any different than my podcast, but some people like watching videos. Some people like listening to podcasts. So I'm trying to cater to all the different types of people. And today I'm going to be talking about how social media empowers me. And ever since I started this journey of basically just making podcasts, I've just gotten way more comfortable with who I am, with how I talk, and everything else. Like how I sound, for instance. I absolutely used to hate it, and now I can tolerate it. And it's really, really weird being able to come all this way. You know, starting off, I only did podcasts. I tried doing video in the beginning, but it didn't really feel right to me. I was really shell shock, and I was stage fright and all that other stuff, and it just didn't look right. And I did the podcast. I was like, okay. If I can't make video, then I'll make podcasts. So I started making podcasts just as an everyday kind of thing. It was like, okay, I think I want to make this like a really, really big thing. Like I'm going to do this every single day kind of thing, and it's going to be a normal thing for me every single day, the Jesse AF Show. And it went really, really good. I got really good at talking and a lot better at voicing my opinions and more comfortable in front of nothing. Just speaking to this device, basically. And it was like, okay, I feel a little weird. People are looking at me a little weird because I'm sitting in a parking lot all by myself in my car talking. Sure, I could be on my phone, but now I have a camera, and now that camera is just pointing at me, and I'm sitting in the back seat. It's like, what is he doing in that car? That kind of thing. And it is a little weird, but at the same time, I'm like, who cares? Who cares about what everyone else thinks? It's who I am, and if they ask, I'll just tell them. I'm making a podcast. I also have a YouTube channel, Jesse AF Show. And I've actually gotten way more comfortable with talking to people on social media and posting more on social media. I'm actually posting every single day on Instagram and Facebook. Sure, yesterday the Facebook blackout kind of really hit me hard. I was like, I can't share about my video. No! How is it going to get any attraction? And I was like, oh man, this is going to be awful, and it only got like 4 views yesterday. I was like, why? So today I'm going to be definitely posting a lot more content about my episode. That way I get more notifications, more everything. Well, I'm recording a day in advance. That's why I just said yesterday. It's actually Thursday right now. But Friday is when this video is going to go live. I like doing it this way. That way I have more time on my hands, so I can post better, so I can really focus on the quality and the efficiency. I don't know. Also, what if tomorrow I was busy? So there's that point there. But the point is, social media makes me feel really, really good about myself. And it's not the likes. It's not that I get a lot of likes. I mean, sure, I get a moderate amount of likes, like maybe like 15 likes every post on Instagram and those posts are only like doing good because of the hashtags, and the first image is a little catchy, so that's why people are liking it. But the point is, I'm really getting more comfortable with it. And social media is really empowering me. It's changing who I am, and I'm actually a lot more comfortable with who I am and what I look like and what I sound like and all that stuff. And that's the fun part. And someone's over on my right now looking at me. I know it's a little weird, but I'm going to look at the camera and I don't care. So the point is that this podcast is really teaching me to be me. And it's really teaching me to be okay with who I am. And that's the point. Life is all about being who you are and not caring about what other people think. Not even if they're staring at you like you're a completely weird person, sitting in their car all by themselves, being weird looking at a camera. I know. It makes me weirded out. But whatever, who cares? Because this is me, and this is who I am, and this is my show. And I love getting those messages on Instagram or on Messenger, getting those people saying, oh, I really like your show, and oh, you look great, or oh, this or that. I love it. I absolutely love it. And it makes me feel really good about myself. And like today, I got a really, really great message from someone, and it made me feel really good about myself. And that's why I like doing this. It's to get out of my comfort zone, to grow into new areas, and to really expand my life, and to really go on this crazy journey where I can actually be someone that I am, actually show off who I am and be okay with who I am and all this other stuff. I was talking to someone else the other day, and they were like, hey, when I knew you in freshman year of high school, you were this kind of person, but then after freshman year, I just didn't see you, or I saw you with different kinds of people, and you really changed. And I was like, yeah, I know. I was trying to be different people, and being different people gets really exhausting. It gets really tough trying to be someone else. And when I started going to college, I was like, I'm not going to be a geek. I swear I'm not going to be a geek. But I actually eventually got in with the groups of people that are geeks, and I love it. Because my closest group of friends is pretty much the group of friends, or the group of people that I was like, no, I don't want to be around them. But I eventually got over there, and I started talking to them because that's who I am. I love Marvel. I love games. I love all that stuff. And those are my people. And I don't care. I mean, I love that. I love that stuff. So that's who I am. And I have to embrace who I am. And I have to be completely okay with who I am. And that's the point. You have to be okay with who you are. And social media has really empowered me to be who I am. To be comfortable with who I am. To be able to look at my camera and actually talk to it. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts because I've never been able to do this in my whole entire life. And that's the best part, because I'm trying new things and I'm being a new person. But this new person isn't really a new person. It's just me. I'm just talking about it. I'm talking about who I am. I'm being who I am. And that's how social media is empowering me. I mean, how many people could say that they enjoy being looked at and being basically, like in 8 Mile, or if you've seen 8 Mile, how in the end, Eminem basically talks about all of his faults, and he's like, he raps about them, and his competitor has nothing to say about him because he already talked about all of his faults. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking about all my faults. I'm talking about all my weaknesses. I'm talking about how weak I am, but at the same time, how it's made me stronger, how it made me a better person, and how I live to please now. I live to please me. And that's the big picture. You have to live to please you because you're the only person that matters most to you. Or at least you should matter most to yourself. And if you don't, you have to fix that. You have to change that. And you have to do it right. You cannot focus on everyone else in your life and try and help them out. Because that's who I am. I'm that kind of person that always wanted to help everyone else. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work for forever. It gets draining. It really becomes tiring. And with this social media page, with all these posts that I'm making, I'm actually me. And I love being me. And I hope you really enjoyed this episode because I know I did. I know I loved making this episode because this is really who I am. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for following me. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for messaging me. I love those messages. Send me more. Send me messages on how ugly I look. I don't know. Whatever it is. I don't care. Because I love them either way. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.